Welcome to my allotment, plot 3 in North Warwickshire. Weather is awful again today, so first job, kettle and a nice cup of coffee. Having terrible problems with the mice, as you've probably seen on the last video. I've even found more pea pods now that have been removed. So unfortunately, I'm fed up of sharing. So I'm going to try out some metal mousetraps at that price. We've got 3 there for that price for the wooden ones. And I know these work. I thought they're quite good for that price for 2 trays. So I'll be assembling those. It isn't something I've done before, so I thought you may be interested. Kettle's boiling, time for a break. I've just come into the polytunnel to fetch my little furry friend's favourite food, and I was going to pick this one off, but I thought I'd just show you the problems I've been having. But they're actually nibbling the top bit off and it's dropping down. I've even found one in one of the buckets which they haven't been able to fetch out because they can't climb up the sides. So I'm going to pick this pea now and put their favourite food on there, my favourite traps. Now at the moment the trap has been set, but if you look at that point there, it needs to be as close in as I dare. So at any point in this video where you feel you need to laugh out loud because I might get my fingers in the way, by all means carry on. Here we go. Peas on. I'm not thinking that's good enough, but we'll see. No, Mr. Mouse will take that away. Try again. Don't laugh. Still not enough. Nearly. Oh dear me. I don't think I'd really want my fingers in that. That's as close as I am going to get it. Obviously mice are very light. So it's very now I can see that nearly. Are you laughing or cringing? I know where it needs to be now. It's whether my fingers get it first. If I put that on tight, I think the findings will be when we actually see if anything actually is in the trap. So I'm not going to play with that anymore, but that's the first one. I'll set up the next one. Now this spring on this one for 33p, well worth the money if you don't catch your fingers. This will catch it. This spring is so tight. This will work if you can set it. It's got the right idea. That's scary, that one is. So let's just see. Same piece of wood, and I'll use the same amount of yeah, that will work. So we'll see tonight whether this one will work. But the mouse will only just have to touch that, and it'll be away. And it's very slippy just inside where the this bar goes, and the amount of pressure on the spring. I do like this one, but I'll tell you in a minute if I actually get away with not losing my fingers. Okay, that's that one set. I'll put that down, and we'll get the next one. As with all poisons and traps, these need to be kept away from children and pets. So I'll not be letting my dog in here. Mainly don't want her to have a sore nose or get her nose paws stuck on this. I believe it's contaminated with a type of poison. I have used them before, and I've normally found the mice dead, but I thought I'd try a few traps because you can reuse those. These tend to go off after a short while. So it's just a matter of folding into a bit of a tent, being careful as not to touch this glue, because it will stick to your fingers and it is very sticky. So we'll make a little tent. And I presume I'll be able to move it over and reuse it. So that's that one, and we'll be checking that one. I hope you've been entertained by this video. It's cheered me up no end. And if you like this video and you'd like to see more, why not subscribe? I do lots of little quirky things which are useful to some people. So thank you very much for watching and being out on my allotment. We'll have an update tomorrow to see if we've got any little friends. Happy growing, everyone.